As it's still World Cup rugby season, we've got to have the All Blacks banner up, and they did extremely well in their last game. It's just difficult when your wife's a Canadian citizen. Anyhow, the flowers also here is one of my PhD students who was grateful of my return from Mauritius. It's never happened before, so we put those on display. Now, what I wanted to just chat briefly about is this governance in small and medium-sized enterprises. We hear a lot about governance with big businesses, but what about governance in small businesses? I was recently in Mauritius, well last week, and one of the things I did there was give a public talk on this governance in the medium-sized enterprise area. What was interesting in Mauritius is they've got several government authorities that are interested in small businesses, in motivating them, trying to encourage them to be entrepreneurial, etc. And as part of that, they have all sorts of programs to fund new startups, etc. And so the question was asked of me, well, should we be looking at the governance issue? Well, I think it's a bit of a no-brainer. If you haven't got governance, I think you're not going to go anywhere. Now, sure, at the micro business level and even at the smaller business level, having external directors, non-executive directors, is going to cost too much. One might say, well, what's too much? If you don't have it, you don't make money. Well, that's true too. But I think we just say at the small level it's not going to happen. But it does suggest that small businesses should be active in developing their governance skills. So anybody who puts themselves down as a director of a company, whether it's a 3-person company, say, or tens of thousands of people employed, it seems to me that they should be saying, I have some governance skills, I embark on some governance training, and if the government is going to give them the protection of limited liability status as a company, limited liability company, I think it's not too much to ask, have you got your governance ticket? Do you know how to run a business that is a limited liability company? So I'm all in favour of organisations like the Institute of Directors ramping up their programs, and of governance in the governance area, and of government asking not how we can subsidise business, but how we can make business perform when we give them limited liability protection.